isn't bad. Bogey is bearable.
Bogey, what is he? Stephen Lee?
It's when you do like Stevie or Moosey or Logie, then it's like, what the fuck?
With Diggy.
Diggy.
D.
Marnie. Fucking, I didn't know he was a pink dinosaur.
Sounds like Barney almost.
I know. He's the off-brand one. He's the pink dinosaur, not the purple one.
Hey, Moosey, how you doing?
Hey, Daddy.
No! Hey, yo!
Hey, Smalley.
What?
No! Now you're just talking to your own cock.
Oh shit, we got a race? Fuck.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Steven on here. Welcome back to another JLAB Lite series race. Here we go, qualifying here at Mexico. And Delgatro's already retired for the session. What the fuck?
We haven't even finished the first straight and he's dead.
The Alfa Romeo has some problem mentally and physically as Marner takes the lead through turn one. Now Moose takes it. Boger up to second. Down they go, down the straightaway. Marner back up to second. Moose holding strong. I am your main commentator, Stephen Emery, joined today by Aiden Johnston in the booth. How you doing, Johnston?
Pretty good so far. Not a great
Boger
season.
takes the pole currently. Now Logan up there. Top 4 all users as Delgatro is in dead last. See if Delgatro can work his way back up as Moose botched that from first to fourth there as Boger now back up front.
I've been front row every fucking start this season, bitch.
That's obviously a purple sector 2 for Boger.
Boger.
As they go through the
Through
stadium
sector
section.
3.
Moose gets past
Through
Mono
the final corner. Here they come. Down the stretch.
Third. Looks like Boger's gonna get pole.
Boger on pole
Mono
by
beats Moose.
2/10 of a second almost.
Hey, bro, I almost got pole, man, guys. I hit the wall. I suck.
I've been top 2 in every fucking quality this season.
Well, small.
First
small
pole right there.
I almost got it for you, man. Small. I almost got it, man. I almost did it, man. Well, is this
You know, I just realized I'm watching a football game that's being played in Mexico City as we're racing in Mexico City.
Shut up, Mexico.
I wanted to watch that game, but my mom was watching.
I think we're racing in Mexico City. It is Mexico City, right?
Yeah, the game is in Mexico City.
I thought so.
And the track is in Mexico City.
I thought so.
Boger's a big 49ers fan.
So actually the only warning anyone got was Moose had 1 exceed track limits. That's really surprising.
I didn't get one?
No.
It's really surprising knowing in our highest series,
Knowing that last
last
season Zach had 9 for his pole lap.
I mean, I'm not surprised with the cuts that these guys take.
Nah.
What was your lap, Boger?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Was it a 116?
No clue. Could be.
Oh, you're gonna make me go back and check. Oh, it was a 117, yeah. So, with the 9 cuts last season, Zach said a 115.178. And because we didn't have a rule against it. But now we do.
I want soft is better. Soft and medium to medium.
It'll be interesting to see if anyone tries an alternate strategy rather than the soft to hard, or rather the soft to medium. Here they go, 5 lights. Lights are out, and away they go for the Mexican Grand Prix. And a great start for the AlphaTauri driver. Look at Logan Manser. Side by side, 3, 4 wide behind them. Here they go, 3 abreast into turn 1. Now, Michael Boger takes the lead. There's contact behind. Now, Moose McKinsey straight. Delgatro already up from 17th to 11th.
I think there might be some damage on the Mercedes here, as he did run into Osman there.
Sainz passes Sergio Perez now battling with Lewis Hamilton as Zhou Guanyu and Lance Stroll exchange positions with Mick Schumacher, Latifi, and Ricciardo also exchanging positions.
Oh, Mansell gets a really great launch there off the exit.
I got really loose off
Like
that.
Look at this
on the
battle for the
gearbox.
lead already. Logan Mansell, he wants the track
wide.
position,
Mansell
and he is trying to take it as they go into sector 3. Side to side, there's contact, and around goes Michael Boger, taps the wall.
That was Mansell's farm. About 100%
I'm not sure the extent of the damage to the Red Bull machine, but he did tap the wall.
It doesn't look bad from
I don't need a clip from you, Logan. I was on board
bad.
with you when it happened. I got scared.
Yellow right front wing.
Yellow right front wing? You should be good then.
As Mansell now has a 1.3 lead over
Michael Boger will try to recover from that. So let's take a look, going back on the stream, taking a quick peek.
Oh my lag.
Oh, Delgado?
That's hard to say.
Oh, Delgado forcing his own wide.
It was Logan didn't give space, but it was also his corner. Is the thing. It was his corner. There's Zhou Guanyu out of the race. Yeah, I mean you cut him off completely. That's not questionable. But the thing is, it was your corner. It wasn't his corner. His front tires were about even with your rear tires, maybe slightly ahead of that.
I was way more than that. I know for a fact.
As we learned, well, I can look at your clip, but as we learned in Brazil, that means the inside guy got to concede. So unless Boger's video shows otherwise, then that would be, I'd say, probably a racing incident.
Mansell is now got a
You can argue it could be more on one or the other.
Here over
what position did I get last week? Do you know?
At USA, I can check.
Boger closing in on the Aston Martin.
PlayStation's being dumb as fuck right now. I'm over here trying to get the damn clip. Thank you, PlayStation. About fucking time.
Joe is retired on there.
Anytime you want to let me get the clip, though, that'd be great. Thank you, game.
Boger, you got second. And Hendrick was just getting a Hendrick was gonna get a 2-race probation, I think is what I'm gonna do. 2-race probation for Hendrick. I know I hadn't announced that yet, but... Yeah, you gotta try to get in here then, as Michael Boger around the outside of Musa Usman through the hairpin through turn 6.
He lagged out. Oh, yeah,
and
he
Michael
gives him
Boger
enough
easily
room.
takes the position.
Yeah, I backed it.
Through turn 7. As Sean Marner really gotta try to catch Logan Mansell.
This damage is bad.
I'm pretty sure that's what your name is.
And Latifi are on sauce and that's on hard.
It's a little weird just calling you Marner when I use everyone else's full name. I'll be right back.
Huh? Yeah. As now it's a 4.3 lead over Marner here. Sean. As Mansell is starting to check out here, it looks like it's his race without a safety car. Now, how bad are these softs compared to Marner's hards? That's going to be the real question over these next couple of laps to see if Marner can reel him back in. Battling back, Delgado and Perez. Delgado gets away. Fourth. I almost said 7th. 4th.
Alright, I'm back.
Now
he is in P6.
Now the
impressive run considering he started 17th.
As Marner has gained like 2/10 there on that lap. So it's a slight gain.
Yep, first, fourth, eighth, and 11th. Mansur, Usman, Ricardo, and Latifi all on the
Fucking hate
soft
fucking
compound,
ass.
while the rest are on the hards.
Every fucking week.
So let's give a shout out to my boy Charles Leclerc, who's running 16 seconds behind Pierre Gasly for 15th place, having a great race in 16th.
Kevin Magnussen passes Carlos Sainz for P9. Let's actually go back and watch that battle. We're going to go on board with Nicholas Latifi here. Actually, no, we're going to go on board with Delgado. He's catching Lewis Hamilton.
As this should be an interesting battle here through this next
Oh,
corner.
Delgado, he wanted to make the move into turn 5, but really couldn't get in there.
If you were going to make a move, that you would want to look to the outside, knowing the AIs don't tend to give you room with late moves. Unless you literally force it in there.
Turn 7, Delgado. Really got to be patient through these S's, through 8, 9. Now the right-hander of 10 and the left-hander of 11 down the DRS straight. Will he utilize the DRS to go into the hard braking zone of turn 12?
It's crazy how
he full sent it. Here he comes. Gets the move done on Lewis Hamilton.
Really
up into the top 5 from 17th on the grid. Delgado. What the recovery drive already.
What is he going to go for? New wing and
Boger with the new wing and the soft compound. He's gonna, I believe, run these to the mediums. Which, personally, I would have probably gone soft to medium in the first place, is my strategy.
Yeah, especially knowing there might be a safety car at the start.
Especially knowing this track, but... not many of these drivers chose that strategy. As... let's go on board right now with Esteban Ocon.
Oh.
Side by side, Latifi and Sainz now. Ocon and Sainz side by side. DRS open for Ocon as he's now getting passed by Lance Stroll. Here comes Lance Stroll. What a run by the Aston Martin driver.
He might get the preferred lane here
side
if
by
he can stay to the inside.
Stroll and Sainz.
He's going to get the preferred lane and
Stroll gets the position. What a power move by Lance Stroll.
Good exit can really do a lot for you. Yeah.
Not tonight, Dirt. No regular JLAB tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. Or Wednesday night.
Time to spread out until you look back to P10. That's when the train starts. Here comes Esteban Ocon down to the inside.
Ocon down the inside of Carlos Sainz into turn 12.
He's going to get the...
he clears him into 13. And look at the Red Bull of Michael Boger. Power move on Mick Schumacher and now Pierre Gasly. Into the final corner of the lap.
In the stadium section, something you don't see a lot of unless you make those aggressive moves, which can end bad at some points.
Michael Boger with the fresh sauce, the DRS, the ERS.
He should be able to look to the inside.
He should be able to get Carlos Sainz here going around the outside of 1. He's going to be actually very patient. Oh, has to check up a little bit, not hit him.
Crossover.
There's contact! He saved the car, keeps it going. Almost spun out again, this time off the front nose of Carlos Sainz.
The camera angle I got was terrible for that battle. Oh, what a dive.
Lunging down the inside of Ocon. There's some contact.
There, and now he gets
Michael
clear.
Boger won't
now
take
he sets the
position
sights
to
on
turn
Lance
6.
Stroll.
As Michael Boger now trying to do what Delgatro's been doing and make the huge recovery drive. Oh, big checkup.
Oh.
3 seconds for
Mansour has now gone to a 6.7 lead over Marno.
Well, Michael Boger had to check up a lot for Lance Stroll to not run in the back of him through the S section. Very hard to overtake through that sector. Really, that back half of sector 2.
As now Boger's home free for at least 2.5 seconds, but he can just try to run a decent lap here. However, this lap he might catch Latifi.
Now the DRS is open for Lance Stroll. That is important for his battle with Esteban Ocon as they're side by side.
Still gets a huge line. It's just not gonna last.
They both have the DRS open into 1 side by side. Esteban Ocon takes the position away.
Breaks him, and what a great move there.
As now they're both gonna have it down this straightaway. That is a double DRS.
Yeah, one thing that all these trucks don't have is double DRS when we come to Mexico.
Not many
This is
tracks
one
do.
of the
Canada,
trucks do.
Mexico, Australia, Hungary.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Those are the only 4 I can think of.
Yeah. There's sometimes where, for instance, like Bahrain, where right off the front
Where
stretch
they're
DRS
like back to
is-
back, but that's not a double DRS.
Yeah, it's,
As we didn't see the pass, but Michael Boger did overtake Nicholas Latifi for a P10. Now, sending it down the inside of Kevin Magnussen. Very aggressive, very risky dive bomb, but he did take the position on the Haas. Now, 4 seconds up to Dan Ricciardo, almost in the wall. Michael Boger
got close to it.
has got plenty of room as Daniel Ricciardo actually makes a pit stop here. Started on the softs, now putting on the hard tires, it looks like, for Ricciardo.
So that should mean Latifi,
By the way, I went with the softer, like,
and
TV has overtaken Kevin Magnussen for P8.
you're in the next one.
As
Did you guys
Michael
see him?
Boger has... No.
I went with the softer tire balance thing.
Yeah. As Michael Boger, 5 seconds up the road to Sergio Perez. He's got time to just absolutely set laps here. Actually already gained a second on him.
Yeah, I think he can set maybe 1 lap here because how bad these AIs are.
Logan
That answers
Manser
into the box.
pitting from the lead
We should see Usman
here in the Mexican Grand Prix.
win this time
Put it
or
on the
next.
hard tires. I believe he's going to try to go to the end on
Yeah.
those. I don't
And
see a reason
Usman
he
is
box
in.
again without
Latifi should be
external
in also
factors.
this
Here comes
time.
Musa
He is the
Usman,
other
who
one
also
on the
started
softs.
on the softs. I assume he'll be doing the same strategy, maybe pinning for the mediums. As here he comes into
Maybe.
a
I
stall.
don't
Let's
see it,
take a
though.
look here.
And that's the hard tires going on.
Wing replacement,
Wing.
there's the hard tires.
He's gonna feel like
Passed
a
by
legend
Lewis
out
Hamilton,
there.
Sergio Perez, now Michael Boger.
And
Now,
Latifi
Boger does
stays
have
out.
another
That's
stop to
very
make, though.
surprising.
But look at this. Latifi, Magnussen both pass Usman. Here comes Ocon. And his teammate Lance Stroll isn't going to get him, but Esteban Ocon will.
He might. Stroll might get a
Stroll.
huge toe here.
Thought
No,
about
he-
challenging the
he
turn
stalls
one,
out.
and
Oh,
he
he
does.
does the
Here he
dive
comes.
bomb.
Lance Stroll on the inside of his teammate
Was able
with
to
the
give-
cold, hard
Was
tires.
Usman-
But Musa Usman able to
What a
defend.
surprise attack.
But now Lance Stroll with the DRS, the advantage of the double DRS straight away. Side by side, here they go into turn 4, the Aston Martins.
Oh,
And Musa
kind of
Usman will
forces him wide a
prevail.
little bit and gets the elbows out and does so.
As
completes the
Logan
pass
Manser
and
only
knocks
fell to second, though Gotcha didn't even pass him.
Yeah.
Michael Boger
Oh, Red Bulls.
passes teammate
Oh,
Sergio Perez for
close.
5th.
They've been a little doing this.
As he's got another 2 seconds up the road to Lewis Hamilton. Let's go on board with Musa Usman. DRS win open. I don't believe he'll get Esteban Ocon on this occasion down into turn 12.
I'm gonna pull up the telemetry and that stuff here.
I have all that on,
As
yeah.
he has 46% of ERS here.
I got purple
As he gets
sector 3 right
right
there,
to
by the way.
Esteban Ocon's gearbox.
Well, we're not allowed to say how much ERS they have.
Whatever.
We can hint that they're
Um,
using
DRS.
the ERS, but we can't give like a number. You know? Because
Well,
that is
light
kind of
up.
unfair. That's part of the strategy.
I
As we watch
I have 7%
Musa
ERS.
Usman trying to
6%
pass
now.
Esteban Ocon. Let's go to Michael Boger. Looking to the inside of Lewis Hamilton. Now around the outside in turn 5. Here he comes.
What a move!
Side by side into 6th. Michael Boger.
Oh, this can be
On
very
the
tough. He
outside,
gets through
trying
the
to make
side.
it work.
Oh, he
Side by side, here they go into 7. The Red
He's gotta
Bull with
get
the
the elbows
inside, and
out,
he
and
outbreaks
does.
Lewis Hamilton to take away 4th place in this race. As Musa Usman did complete the pass on Esteban Ocon for 9th place. Now, setting his sights a second and a half down the road on Kevin Magnussen in the Haas.
He's already really gaining. That was a really bad turn.
Not a great turn of turns 10 and 11 for the Aston Martin. through 12, now through 13 and 14, and then into the final corner, turn 15. And I believe the Aston Martin driver will get the DRS down the main straight and the following straight. So let's see. Yes, the DRS. The DRS will.
But so was Kevin Magnussen. He's got DRS.
Kevin Magnussen also has the DRS, but this will allow both of them to catch Nicholas Latifi.
Oh, was able to close right up there. He might be able to get him.
Here he
what
comes.
A run off
Musa
the
Usman.
exit.
What a run off of 3 side by side with Kevin Magnussen. And I think that's going to be all she wrote for that battle. Is around the outside. Oh, almost ran into Latifi. Had to straight line it a little bit to avoid
Yeah, that
him.
might keep this battle.
Now does clear Magnussen. Now after turn 6, now he's going to have to be very careful not to hit the back end of Nicholas Latifi.
Yeah. Here, it's so tough to follow guys, especially when they're way slower than you. He needs to. Oh, he almost got spun on the curb there.
Yeah, almost spun on the curb through, I believe that was turn 8. Now off of 11 with the DRS. I think he's going to make a lunge down the inside. Nicholas Latifi, side by side. Musa Usman takes 7th place away.
Pretty clean move, and he gets up to piece.
Oh, a yellow flag behind. Let me try to see what that's for. That's for the Haas. Kevin Magnussen slow in front of. Or sorry, that's Mick Schumacher.
What track was it? I forgot.
Mexico.
He's blown up.
Oh.
Mick Schumacher's out of this race.
Heat 5.
Mick Schumacher out of this race.
Is Schumacher Hendrick?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
I know he's a Haas, but which Haas is he?
I don't know.
Oh, here comes a move. Kevin Magnussen was looking for a second to pass.
Yeah, here comes
Latifi.
Marner now.
And Magnussen.
And with a very late decision to pick, he lost the win we're hearing. Yes, he lost the win. The Williams has lost the entire front wing. They're changing it.
That is
but he is now going on the two-stopper strategy. He could have put on the mediums, and I personally feel he could have gone to the end on them.
I don't think you could have went to the end. I mean, if you're going this long on soft,
I mean,
if you can go on 10 laps on soft, then
yeah,
maybe.
He's gonna have to extend the softs a lap or two from what drivers were doing earlier this race. But I believe he's gonna be able to pit for another set of softs in about 11 to 12 laps here, and then go to the end with those.
Probably. Yeah.
As he does come out about 7 seconds ahead of Michael Boger, who is on a similar strategy. Both have to make one more pit stop this race.
As these guys who haven't pitted yet on 13-lap old tires, that is big.
What are my tires?
So Delgado, Hamilton, Perez, Magnussen, Ocon, Stroll, Gasly, Sainz, and Leclerc are all ones that have yet to stop.
How many laps old are my tires?
Boger, yours are 8 laps old.
Okay.
He's on the softs. So yeah, you should be able to pit from mediums and go to the end there.
Yeah, in the next couple, I would say you wait till
I'd say give it another, wait till lap like 17 or 18.
I feel like lap 16 you might be able to stretch it, but to be safe you want to go.
You might want to go to 17 or 18.
Yeah, 17,
well, you
18,
should be good,
maybe
especially
even
considering
20.
China. I think you'll be okay.
No. What about my tires?
As here comes Marner with.
I still find it hilarious, but that I still find it hilarious that the top 2 for highest percentage finish race without blowing the tire
are both you at China.
Both go to me at China. It's fucking great. I was still pretty competitive with both sets.
Horner making huge gains with these softs, and around he goes! Hard into the wall and out of the race goes the Williams. One mistake, and just like that, it is all gone. And that is the full course safety car.
And that changes the whole complexion of this race, and it could have just changed.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And I quote from Dirt in the chat, he's dead like Ayrton Senna, jeez. And Delgado with a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car as he enters pit road.
This is your perfect time. If you haven't pitted yet, go and put on, I would say, the softs here. If you're the AIs, go and put on the softs.
Going for the mediums, and he's going to try to go to the end on those. Michael Boulder coming in. Will he go for the hards?
If this safety
or
car
will he go for the mediums?
If this safety car was 2 laps later, I would see everyone
going for the mediums, yeah.
But right now, it's kind of on the point where it's unknown. Can we go 20 laps on mediums? Can we? Like,
I mean, personally, I feel you can certainly stretch it. But
it's just, your tires are going to be dead at the end.
And, I mean, as we saw at the Circuit of the Americas with Eternal, that tire blew at 74%.
Hey, can you serve your
However, we have also seen Boger.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
China.
There's nothing I can do about it, because if you don't take it, it just disqualifies you.
Fuck.
And you gotta do it under green.
So there's
I thought it was gonna like self-automate it. Like,
no, so there's literally nothing I can do about it. If I could take it off, I would.
It's the same thing as Canada.
Yeah.
I now know not to speed. I thought it was gonna do it itself, like in career mode. I don't know.
That's why I don't know if you were watching me, but
then you can.
I don't know if you were watching. I literally slowed down to make sure that I didn't get anything.
As Logan's into pits here, I think Logan's in the best strategy if he puts on mediums here, because stretching it an extra lap, yes, you might lose time, but you can actually make it to the end here pretty safely, I would say. Now.
What? They black flagged me and took me out of the race.
Yo, Gotcha is out.
I don't know. Yeah, are you not supposed to? What the f- Oh my god, I don't know any of the fucking rules in this shit. God damn it.
Why did you even pass the safety car in the first place?
Cause, whoever it was the leader was ahead of me, so I thought we were passing the safety car to catch up with the leader. What the fuck? It was saying somebody else was the leader.
No, you were.
Oh my god, dude. I hate this game. This is so dumb. Fuck.
We have an AI leading right now. These are some great strategies. All of us have literally been on all 3 sets of tires at some point in our race, basically, except for Marner.
We now see who it's between.
Hey, Logan.
I am going to take a quick bathroom break.
Nice to see you again,
Small,
bud.
You got this.
Okay, so we got... I think the seat code will be going in next time, I think. Everything... No, they're on level, what, 75? So... They're on 50? God. I wouldn't say you guys would be that bad. I mean, like... Yeah, but still. You guys aren't even that bad. It's just that there's so many people that are just... like a whole second faster, like, qualifying time. It's like...
I qualify better in JLAB.
With how bad with how bad I've been in JLAB, I'm kind of surprised I'm not in JLAB Lite.
My one JLAB race, right? I qualified a second and a half faster than I did in JLAB Lite.
Okay. I need to figure out where to put this. I'm just gonna put this down and then fix it later. I'm like quick speed running and just what? Ow.
Let me know if we do.
Moose, I can teach you how to get better if you want. Yeah. Yeah, we should be able to go. Yep, safety car is in this time.
Oh god, no. I seen that coming.
And Logan may have just took himself out of this race.
I ain't winning this shit. I choke every fucking week. I would have won every fucking race this season.
Chris is like, I'm here. Moose, just be careful with the car in front of you and there.
Logan, just let me go.
And Logan now with the damage wing going down the inside. In the toe one, but down the long straight, now in the toe one. And here comes Esteban Ocon on Bogu. And this is gonna be dangerous, someone up ahead. Oh, Moose. Nice move. Oh, he got hooked a little bit there. I couldn't tell if that was hit on him or Hamilton. I think that may have been on him. As if Mancha is able to hold up Bogu and wheel him back into Usman, then that might it might make it interesting.
I'm just taking my time. I don't want to get damaged by doing this. I've already got damaged.
Bogu's not in a rush here, which might bring Usman into the mix. Usman, I call him. Usman. Yeah. Both can end play basically. Usman went really wide off the exit there, that corner.
Wow, 1, 2, 3, here we go.
It's a battle to the finish. However, Logan does have damage. It's gonna be a two-car battle here because Logan does have damage, so that will affect. He will have to pit here soon. I think he's just gonna try to stretch. I think he's just gonna try to stretch it to the soft period here, so he can.
Actually, his car looks about fine, honestly.
Yeah, but Bogu's also not. Bogu's also taking his time right now. I think
Logan can stay out and battle with this, honestly.
Maybe, I don't know.
No DRS yet.
DRS?
No DRS yet.
Oh, not yet. Never mind. I thought. Oh, and a bunch of the AIs are pitting for mediums, it looks like here. So mediums are guaranteed to go in the end. Oh, here comes a move. Perez gets shut off by Latifi. Azus been able to gain a bunch of time. He's finding time.
Really gotta start
in the second sector.
Here. Gotta do whatever he can to gain time on these top two.
He can really find time in the second sector, but the first he really loses a lot of his time.
Yes, Usman mean, he gained a little bit right there, but not much. Actually, he ended up losing out of that.
Yeah. As all he needs to do is get in DRS range of Boger, and then it might
Here comes Michael
be...
Boger on the back end of Logan A. Or Logan Manser, rather.
No
Another
DRS.
3-second for Usman.
Do they count or no?
They'll have to get reviewed if they would affect anything. As here comes Michael Boger with the DRS. An easy pass down the straightaway. Will Manser try to fight it into one? No,
I don't
he will
think
not.
So.
As now Boger with the DRS wing open for this straightaway too after the double DRS. And Logan is sucking dick in the car.
As if you're Usman here, you just want to sit down, dial down, and just try to focus on your own race and not that Red Bull.
Yeah, I think he's got to ignore the Red Bull, and if he wants to focus on anything, he's got to focus on the AlphaTauri that's ahead of him with damage.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny if one of you pulled a Martyr. Yeah.
Yeah, curbs are deadly in this game. I remember the last game. You should be able to just ride on curbs for no reason. Now you get on curbs and you're going straight into a wall. And fastest lap of the race by a decent margin. Let me check that here. Yep, by a second and a half. By a second and 2/10. That's that. This is kind of a battle here. Perez and Latifi battling it out here. I remember last time I saw these two, Latifi blocked off Perez, and now Latifi gets a double DRS. Here comes Perez, though, not close enough.
I have 2 warnings, but that's the first in safety car, Steven.
So trying to get a little bit closer here. I think even second for him, he should be happy to settle with right now. At this point. As the AIs are nowhere to be seen. If you look at that, 22 seconds from the Aston Martin to the Haas. Oh, and here comes the battle back again, but this time Perez gets Latifi here, and Perez, I think, gets the double DRS here, and now he might be able to gap him and pull away. One thing about this game is you can actually see people have oversteer, understeer. Unlike NASCAR Heat 5, where the game does happen.
Man, I had to call out Heat 5 like that. Logan, what the fuck?
Oh.
Goop.
Usman with the DRS here on the AlphaTauri.
Logan, that's what you do every night, so. What? Here comes Musa Usman.
with the double DRS. He's gonna get close, but not close enough.
Usman!
Scientist into the pits for no reason.
Make him sound like a fucking WWE wrestler. And his opponent in the battle for P2, Logan Manser! The dominant force of this race, Michael!
Yes, someone's still using a lot of that curb. Here comes Usman. I'm so Usman.
Oh, I said you didn't go into turn 13!
I do not have a good camera angle
14, and Musa Usman takes the position away.
And that might be
But that will give Logan Manser the DRS down the front stretch.
This is gonna be a battle here until...
Here comes Manser! Oh!
Oh, you put up the telemetry here.
Manser better run!
Oh, I'm lagging. Okay. No, it's this. Okay, so every time I play this game, I have a thing where it just like bugs and it kind of like stutters for like a second or two, right? And it lags.
Oh.
We go on board with Musa Usman here in his battle for P2. As we come to 10 laps to go here in the Mexican Grand Prix, and Charles Leclerc is about to go a lap down.
Keep in mind, Bogart has 2 career wins at
Here comes Usman into turn 15. What a move through 14.
Corners.
Takes the
That's
position.
something to keep in mind, by the way. I do have 2 career
got
wins.
the DRS? And around he goes! Hard to the wall! Usman is out of this race. Logan Manser still in with no front win, and the safety car has come out. I will need to see video from both of you on that.
So good. Now
I will need to see video from both of you for that. So now we get to have a battle for the win.
I know, but that's the start.
Every fucking week.
I've been working on it. I've also been doing this.
If you pull Hendrick, I'm gonna wreck your ass.
Oh, Dirt, you can't say that. Dirt, you can't say that. No. He went in the chat as soon as that crash happened. He goes, "My gosh, there goes Bianchi." You can't say that. As let's see, I believe both of our top 2 are gonna box for the soft compound here. Yeah, I see no reason they wouldn't. I'm gonna go back to the stream and look at that. 'Cause that was fucking wild. Well, actually, I mean, Moose made one hell of a move through 14. Through 15, he clears. And then Logan gets a run off of 15. Blocks low, blocks high, and Logan's there. Although Logan was off the track. But did Moose also go off the track when there was contact? The answer is yes. I mean, I'm gonna see your guys' clips, but from my angle, it looks like Moose's fault. In which, even though he DNF'd, he still gets a probation out of, because Logan... He would still get a probation out of that because Logan lost his front win. But, let's say that I see your guys' video and it gets deemed as Logan's fault, that's quite possibly a 5-second. I'm saying, like, when I watch your guys' video, if somehow I deem it to be your fault, then that would quite possibly be a 5-second for you. But, from my angle, it looks like Moose's fault, which if it is, that's probably a race or 2 probation. which would be in effect for Brazil and then maybe France. I believe.
If you go ahead, I'm going director S. I don't give a shit.
So this is the first lap of the safety car. I believe we're gonna end up with all three thanks to Charles Leclerc. So we should be going green. We should be going green coming to 6 to go. This is a time that broadcast safety car might be nice.
I would honestly not mind broadcasting.
Both of our top two have boxed for the soft compound. Here comes Sergio Perez. Nicholas Latifi, how about him in 4th place right now? Running strong in the Williams after his teammate crashed out. Lewis Hamilton in 5th. Lance Stroll.
I'm telling you, I'm not winning this race. I will not win a race. Louisville
Ocon
and Arkansas had a great game in basketball today.
Gasly in 8th. Kevin Magnussen in 9th. Daniel Ricciardo rounds out the points as Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc are way behind. What?
Texas Tech lost to Creighton today, by the way, in basketball. Creighton's the top 10 team, though.
Under the crate. Lance Stroll's caught up. Ocon is caught up. Here comes Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly catching up. Here comes Magnussen catching up. I mean, from my angle, it looks like he cuts you off twice. And you're literally off the track, and he goes off the track and hits you. Yeah. Hold on, let me go see yours. Did you send it in the Discord in general? Okay. Let me take a look. I mean, and you're off the track.
I'm back.
You're off the track, like 4 tires off, and he goes off and hits you. I mean... I guess I'll take a look at his clip, but from my angle and from your angle, that kind of looks like his fault. There's no reason he should be blocking you like that, let alone blocking you twice. Catching up, I believe
That's illegal nowadays.
Oh, safety car's in this lap.
Oh shit, what?
It's gonna be a 7-lap shootout here, assuming we go green the rest of the way.
7 laps.
We should go green the rest of the way.
And the Mexico City Grand Prix.
Boger, can you go a little quicker, please?
Yeah. Underway.
There we go, back green.
End.
Yeah, no, honestly, by the way, I was just trying to let the safety car go.
As I will not hint at which is which, but one driver has already used a lot more ERS than the other.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I will not hint at which is which. Here they go into 4. Hamilton passing Latifi for 4th. Michael Boger goes a little bit off track. Here comes Logan Mansur through 4. Not a great corner for him. A great drive off by Michael Boger, though.
Yeah.
Through 7.
And now the gap is 5
8
tenths.
and 9. Mansur almost pulled the Marner.
Yep.
Here through
As
turn
now
11. Now down the straightaway to 12.
Now it's famously known as the Mono.
Which is funny, because when we had this as a season finale, I actually ended up doing it in that race.
In my
I believe
F1
that was
league,
like the
now
season 2 race here.
in my F1 league, yeah, in my F1 league, that happened multiple times. Zach did it, then Logan did it.
Oh no, it's happened many times in the past for us. So Logan Mansur losing lots of ground to Michael Boger. Really got to step on the gas if he wants to keep up. I will say the gap on the ERS is now slightly closing.
Yeah.
Actually closing significantly now over the last few corners.
As at the line, we'll have 5 to go.
Yes, we will, and oh boy, I hope we're in store for one hell of a final 5 laps.
Yeah.
As what
Logan,
a
not too long
sector
ago.
2 by Logan Manser! Here he comes!
Not
Michael
too long
Boger
ago.
made a mistake, and I believe that was turn 10, and now Logan Manser, shades
Not
of
too
lap
long.
1, gives it up this time. Yeah, it's
That's
JLAB
right.
Lite at Mexico.
Not too long ago, we were talking about how Logan may have just choked the win away. Well, now he's back up here battling with Bogu.
Boger's gonna lose.
I will
Boger
give
can't
one
win.
more. I will give one more hint on ERS. It is about even now, within a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
percentage points. So these drivers are about to give it their
Imagine
all.
they just wreck
Here they
each
go.
other.
Manser decides better of it into turn 1. Aiden. As down into turn 4, Manser again not gonna make the lunge. That was a smart move. Boger way off track. I don't see how that's not a penalty.
Been doing that all race.
That gains you a
I
lot
mean,
of
when
time.
you
And
have
now, out of the
regular, it's
DRS
not-
range, holy crap. That plus
I-
Manser making a
I
bit
think
of an error.
Logan may have had to
Oh,
fix something.
he
I
does
don't know.
get the DRS though. I'm surprised by that decision by the
Very
stewards.
confusing.
That decision by the stewards, very intriguing, in my opinion. But I think this might be the determining factor right here. Does he get the DRS?
I don't think so.
The answer is yes!
Oh, he does.
Bullshit!
He barely snuck in
He
there.
put the power
That's over
down
a fucking
off
second.
of
That's like-
turn 14. And he opens the DRS wing down the front stretch.
It's not going to do much for him here,
But he
it
is
is
not
going to
running
do
in the
much for
toe.
him.
I'm not sure why he's not running in the toe.
As
Gains about 3/10 down the straight.
It's basically
in
draft.
F1, toe is draft. They just call it toe instead of draft in F1. I don't want to take my eyes off this, man. And also for the stream, can you request small?
as at the end of the DRS zone here, it really, you start to gain, you may only gain a tenth or so, like throughout the whole section, but then when you get to the end, you gain like 2-3 tenths, and that's why a lot of time people go for these late moves, because they notice
the S's.
they can have a
Yet
shot at
again,
it.
we've seen both drivers
That's my
better, and
first since the
there
warning.
it is.
That's my first since the safety car.
So, we will have to review
First
after the
since the
race.
safety car, dude. What?
Oh, right. Right. Right, late safety car. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's actually valid. You make a good point. We did have a late enough safety car. I'll ignore all
And that is 3 to go here.
full ones. Let me check.
DRS for Mancher.
Fastest lap is Boger with a 1:19.374.
Watch this, it's gonna go down to 4 tenths. No, it went down to 4 tenths, but it starts back out to 5, now 6. Now back down to 5.
Yes. I think
With the double
Manser's
DRS.
issue is that his exit onto these long straightaways is not as good as Boger's. He needs to really get a better exit off of these corners, especially turn 3, turn 15, turn 11, even turn 6 right there. I mean, typically
And-
Boger just is better off on the exit.
As much as the DRS will help, that to make it be dangerous, you need to get that runoff, especially when you're side by side. If you don't get that runoff,
Yeah.
like off the exit, the other guy's just gonna blow back past
Now,
you. And
Logan Manser is starting to catch not a great corner through turn 12, though. Very unfortunate for him. It's through 13, 14, and now final corner 15. He's going to have the DRS as we come to 2 laps to go. The penultimate lap here at Mexico is about to begin. Does Logan Manser have anything left for our race leader, Michael Boger?
the gap's been about the same for 2-3 laps. Can he get it around that 3/10 range.
I think if he can get it under 5/10 going into the final lap, I think he's gonna be able to make something happen, and it'll be a good battle.
That section did not look good at all for him.
Gain time through it.
Actually, it just didn't look fast at all.
Using the DRS, getting a bit of toe down the end of the straightaway. Only gained actually about a 10th down that one. Not a great turn 5. He needs to start doing better in turn 5 too.
Yeah, he just lost 3/10
That's his other trouble corner. Boger again showing speed off the exit as they go now into the S's.
There's one thing that I think we'll see next lap here is those guys on that edge of that corner there. They're gonna be using a lot of that curve.
I'm starting to wonder how much are they gonna push track limits on this final lap.
I would say if you're Logan, you push a lot.
I think if you're Logan Manser, you got nothing to lose by pushing track limits.
As long
if
as
you're
you
Michael
don't end up
Boger,
in the
you got
barrier
everything
DNF.
to lose.
For Logan Manser,
Final
if you're
lap,
not in the barrier
8/10
DNF,
the
then
gap again.
you basically won. Definitely.
Now 9. And back down to 8 as they go into turn 1.
Lag.
Back down to 4, now 5/10. I see no reason that Manser doesn't start abusing the track limits, abusing everything that he can.
Oh. Couldn't get the
They
one
both
off.
go off the track. Both gonna use that wider entry into 6. Manser hits the sausage curb. That's gonna slow him down though. That hurts his exit
It
speed.
didn't slow him down that much. He gained way more.
There's the 3 second. Now we'll have to review it if he wins.
I don't know.
Oh, I see no reason he doesn't push now. Michael Boger really pushing
In the
back
stadium
up to
section,
6.5 tenths into turn 12 for the final time. Through the last couple quarters, the fireworks going off. The fans have seen a show, the one they all came to pay for. But it's going to be Michael Boger, first win of the season for Red Bull Racing here in the Mexican Grand Prix.
It's actually called the Mexico City Grand Prix, just to be.
And Logan Manser, a disappointing but respectable second after the race that he had.
Finally.
Oh, and now he's doing the goodie.
Is your Mexican Grand Prix. Michael Boger over Logan Manser, Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton, Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly, Kevin Magnussen, Esteban Ocon, Charles Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz, Nicholas Latifi, Musa Usman, we don't know Delgatra's name, Deshaun Marner, Mick Schumacher, and Zhou Guanyu. Next time we'll see you for the JLAB F1 Series race here at Mexico, and then the JLAB Lite Series race for the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Bro, I'm shaking like a bitch over there right now.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.